You're watching Newsday TV. Thanks for joining us. I'm Ken Bufa. Southampton schools were evacuated today because of an emailed threat. District officials say high school and middle school students were released to their parents at the Southampton Fire Department. Elementary school students were released at the Presbyterian Church. So far, police and the school district have not said what the threat was. And a bullet was found on the floor of a school bus today. It happened this morning in the Riverhead School District. The acting superintendent sent a letter to families saying the district and the Riverhead Police Department are investigating. And the war in Israel is having an impact on Long Islanders of all ages. Steve Langford spoke to a teen who has raised tens of thousands of dollars to help people in Israel.
It is my honor now to introduce the man of the hour, Sam Davis.
On October 7th, 16-year-old Sam Davis of Cold Spring Harbor spent a lot of time thinking about what was happening that day in Israel.
He asked, is there anybody doing anything to help them? And we said no. So he said, can I?
The teenager started an online fundraiser for the families of police officers in Israel, dozens of whom were killed by Hamas in a town near Gaza.
We had conversation about a town in Israel called Sderot. And in Sderot, when they came across the border, the Hamas terrorists seized that police station, killed all the police and civilian personnel inside, and took over for 2 days until the IDF came and bulldozed the police station down to get them out. And that had a significant impact on him.
The Nassau County Police Benevolent Association honoring the young man and contributing to the cause.
The Nassau County PBA is adding $5,000 to that fund.
Sam Davis says he can't believe how much people have donated for the police officers' families in Israel.
It's a little bit over 33,000, I believe, right now.
The 16-year-old influenced both by the law enforcement background in his family, his father a Nassau County cop, his grandfather was a police officer too, and the impact a family vacation to Israel last year had on him.
You inspire us, for I know firsthand that the people of Israel, and particularly the police forces, know of your kindness, and it gives them strength and hope that they can rely on your good deeds today.
The Davises say on their next trip to Israel, they will visit the town where the Israeli police officers died. Steve Langford for Newsday TV.
Now, to read more about the fighting in Israel and the impact it's having on Long Islanders, go to Newsday.com, click Get More below the Newsday TV video box. And a couple has pleaded guilty to illegally dumping waste in protected wetlands. Here's a photo of the woman that was taken by a concerned citizen. The Suffolk DA says Fabio and Judith Monestarolo illegally threw out broken cinder blocks and concrete near wetlands in the town of Brookhaven. As part of the plea deal, the Holbrook couple must pay the town more than $2,000 for cleanup costs and plant trees in the Pine Barrens. And lacrosse will be an official Olympic medal sport once again. Sherry Einhorn spoke to Long Island's lacrosse community today about what this means for the future of the sport.
Lacrosse was last played as an Olympic medal sport in 1908. Fast forward 120 years and it'll be back for the Summer Olympics in 2028. The USA Lacrosse CEO said the Olympics gives our sport the platform and visibility to achieve unprecedented growth. We can't wait to get started on the next chapter in the sport's history. Now, the news is unlikely to change the goals of local lacrosse players who tell me they've been dreaming about playing for an Olympic team even before there was even the possibility of one.
I'm super excited. You know, it'll be incredibly tough to make the team. It'll be a great team, but if I could manage to do that and then manage to bring home the gold for Team USA, it'd be amazing. The boys and girls lacrosse teams here at St. Anthony's have been pretty successful at the sport. Just check out the banners hanging in the gym. So what's the big appeal here and across Long Island?
It involves a lot of athleticism, hand-eye coordination. It's fun to practice. You know, you get a certain element of individual play, but a big part of success in coaching lacrosse is having a team concept.
With probably well over 100 current teams on Long Island alone, the announcement of an upcoming Olympic team could mean even more parents signing their kids up.
The more children that play, the more popular it is, and hopefully more opportunities for children that play lacrosse.
Players and coaches say there is no greater honor than representing your country in your sport at the Olympics.
To give it an opportunity to our student athletes to try out to play for the largest platform of athletics in the world is very exciting.
Tess Calabria will be playing for the University of North Carolina at Chapel Hill in the fall. After that, she says, who knows?
Another opportunity to go chase after in my collegiate career and after my collegiate career. So I think it's just super awesome and it's a super great opportunity.
In Melville, I'm Shari Einhorn for NewsdayTV.
And Rite Aid has filed for bankruptcy protection as it faces opioid-related lawsuits and financial losses. The company plans on selling part of its business to restructure. The drugstore chain says it will continue to fill prescriptions. And Five Below will be opening up 4 new stores on Long Island. The company has more than doubled the number of its Long Island stores since 2019. Hop Hog, Hicksville, Selden, and Woodmere will be home of the newest locations. All right, let's take a look at your Long Island weather, shall we? And you can see it's going to be a pretty chilly night with temps in the high 40s. And tomorrow, we're hanging out in the 60s, if not high 50s, with clouds overhead.
Long Island weather is brought to you by Home Tax Saver, PTRC Incorporated.
Artwork come to life on Long Island. Elisa DiStefano has a story you'll see only in Newsday.
Enter the world of Monet. Beyond Monet, the immersive experience showcases more than 400 of the artist's most iconic works of Impressionism in a brand new way.
Beyond Monet is really using technology as a language to provide a different angle, a different point of view into such a classical subject, the Impressionists. And it allows the audience to be part of Monet's world, to be part of the painting, to be truly, truly immersed.
See the paintings come to life. Ranging from lesser-known work to Monet's famous Water Lily series, Impressionism Sunrise, and Poppies. Roam freely inside the Infinity Room to take in the paintings on every surface. See the brushstrokes from floor to ceiling and feel like you're inside of a painting.
It's such a magical world that he created where he can just paint the air, paint the atmosphere. You learn so much about Monet coming here because you learn what is behind all of this quest for the subjective point of view. It was not something that we should take for granted. It's something that he fought for. And you get a sense of the passion that he put into it.
Beyond Monet is at Samania, New York in Westbury through January. Elisa DiStefano, NewsdayTV.
You feel like you're inside a dream.
How cool is that? Now, to read more about Beyond Monet, go to Newsday.com, click Get More below the Newsday TV video box.
School Sports is sponsored by PC Richard & Son.
I'm Carissa Kelman. We begin with a high school football thriller in Suffolk. It's Sayville hosting West Hampton in front of a large homecoming day crowd. Look at this catch. West Hampton's Kevin Smith made a diving catch in the end zone to put the Hurricanes up 18-13 late in the fourth quarter. But then there was this. On fourth down, Sayville quarterback Jake Triptree hit Kyle Messina for a 51-yard game-winning touchdown with 2 minutes and 23 seconds left in the game. Sayville wins 19-18 to remain unbeaten at 6-0. They are creeping closer to the top seed in the divisional playoffs.
I had a dig route there, and so there was a man pressing me. I shook him a little bit, got off the press, and then I saw nobody there, so I just decided to run straight. Tripsy would find me, and he did.
Once I saw that safety go to the top, I had to go to my dig read, and then I don't know why he did it go, but it worked.
Sayville and Bayport Blue Point are the 2 remaining undefeated teams in Suffolk. And in Nassau, one of the top recruits in the state, Josiah Brown, suffered a knee injury in Malvern's loss to Cold Spring Harbor Friday night. Malvern senior wide receiver and Penn State commit Josiah Brown went down with a non-contact knee injury early in the second quarter of the Friday night matchup against Cold Spring Harbor. The homecoming game received a surprise visit from Penn State football coach James Franklin, who landed via helicopter at Malvern minutes before Brown's final play to watch his class of 2024 recruit. In the first quarter, Brown put the first 6 points on the board with a 2-yard touchdown run. Michael McDougal added this rushing score to put Malvern ahead 14-7 at halftime. Cold Spring Harbor's Alex Bauer rushed for a pair of second-half touchdowns, and the Seahawks went on to defeat previously undefeated Malvern 21-14.
Really, we all stepped up and played our game together.
Before kickoff, Brown discussed his excitement for Franklin's visit.
It's more about the teammates than me, though, because they are here at Malvern, you don't really get opportunities like this.
We're waiting to hear about the severity of his injury, and we'll have the updated status as soon as it's available. For more on high school sports and more updated scores, stay with Newsday.com. Just click Get More below the Newsday TV video box.
Watch Newsday TV on the big screen. Use the remote to activate Siri, Alexa, Roku, or the Google Assistant on your streaming device. Say Install Newsday. Newsday TV, covering Long Island like no one else can.
Tons of shops and restaurants, as well as dinosaurs. Macy Eglin takes us to Rockville Center in today's destination downtown.
Rockville Center's downtown may be one of the busiest on Long Island. Several blocks filled with shops and tons of local restaurants, plus so much fun for the family. Here you'll find the Tanglewood Preserve, which is home to the Center for Science Teaching and Learning.
How do we make science fun? How do we make it something that kids and grown-ups will both enjoy?
The center was founded 20 years ago with a vision to encourage the community to learn more about science and the world around them.
We decided to use dinosaurs and live animals as a tool to help kids learn about adaptation. What is so special about each animal or dinosaur that helps it?
Hapasy says this center has the largest permanent animatronic dinosaur collection in the state.
A lot of people don't realize that you don't have to schlep into the city. You can see dinosaurs right here, both skeletal and animatronic.
And for the animal lovers out there, this is a great opportunity to get up close and personal with wildlife. All of the animals here are rescues, like Yao here.
The preserve is also great in the fall, with walking trails throughout the 11-acre property. If you're looking for breakfast or lunch, grab a seat at the Flower Shop Cafe. They've been open since 2015, and their creative menu is always changing with the season.
Everything that we do is from scratch. We get all fresh ingredients. We make everything in-house that we possibly can, and we source everything that we possibly can from New York State.
One of my favorite things to order wherever I go is seasonal pancakes. I chose their peanut butter and jelly. How good does this look?
And put a little pep in your step with one of their specialty lattes, classic flavors, or fun seasonal favorites.
All of our syrups our crew in the kitchen actually makes from scratch, which is super cool. And it's also cool because then they can all be vegan.
Along with great food and drinks, CARE says the goal is to make you feel like family. Reporting for Newsday TV in Rockville Center, I'm Macy Eglin.
Now, for more on Rockville Center, go to Newsday.com. Click Get More below the Newsday TV video box.
I found my voice in broadcast television. I tell stories through my perspective and proud of who I am. I am thrilled to serve as your weekday morning anchor for Newsday TV.
Newsday, covering Long Island like no one else can.
You're watching Newsday TV. I'm Ken Buffa. Thank you so much for joining us. We leave you now with a look at your 7-day forecast.